Hey, hello, my lovely Taurus. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Taurus, y'all got the animal, the offering, the prayer, the king, the shapeshifter, and the one. Taurus, you can be on either side of the story because I just kind of feel like you can be on either side of the story. I mean, you can always be on either side of the story, but I just like extra feel that right now. So take what resonates, leave the rest. These are general reads. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Okay, Taurus. So, is somebody showing up differently in a relationship? You know, I mean, this is like the one, the animal, the offering, the king. It's just kind of like this idea of somebody really being loyal to another person. If it's not a relationship, then, you know, maybe it's like a company and you're like, I really want to be with this company. And so you make moves to do that. This is coming through as a relationship. So I'll just read it one way. Again, do with it what you will. But I just feel like this idea of somebody really showing up differently. The shapeshifter, I mean, in essence, that's what it is, right? Just changing who you are, changing how you present yourself, changing how you carry yourself, changing how you articulate. I was like, sometimes I have the most random memories and I just trust that it's with reason, you know, but I guess it's been a few years. Maybe it's been a few years since I talked to this person. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been a few years, but I remember the last like important conversation that I had with this person. I was trying to explain just like my change in like political beliefs and explain to them like an issue that I took with something. And I could tell that they didn't even understand what I was saying. And they're, yeah, you know what I mean? Like when you, and I was so frustrated with this person because I was just like, this person is a powerhouse. And I don't think they're a Taurus. I don't know what their whole chart is. I just know what their sun sign is. So I couldn't tell you. Maybe they have Taurus in their chart, but oh, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, just this idea of like, of somebody who just like didn't get it. And you're like, wow, like of anybody in the world that I would have expected to get what I was saying, it was this person. And it was like, this person was like the furthest from understanding what I was saying. And it was really frustrating to me, but I feel like you have that kind of, you're having that kind of experience where you're like, I don't know, like I've tried to explain this to you and I don't know why you don't understand what I'm saying. Like it makes me sad to think that you don't know. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with the gym. Because this was kind of coming out in the gym read too. But I feel like this person is making a decision to show up differently. And it could be, again, Taurus, that you are making this decision to show up differently. But I just feel like your transition has been slow and steady, right? And your showing up as a leader doesn't really feel like a massive transition to me. It could be that it's like you show up as this leader and you're ready to, you know, make these decisions. And as a result, you're ready to go forward with an offer to somebody. Because, you know, this is somebody who you have a lot of loyalty to, you have a lot of love for, you know, somebody who you want them in your life. Because I think that this person really means a lot to you. But I think that you or this other person did not honor that in any way, shape, or form. And so somebody is showing up differently. Taurus. Hope everyone is doing well. You have the Two of Cups and the King of Wands. Again, like taking action toward a relationship, a partnership. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight and the King of Wands. Very action oriented, very, you know, coming forward with a message to really do something differently. And it really does. It feels like a, you know, like an attempt to heal a relationship. The Three of Wands. this, like, it's like everyone's traveling right now. um, but it's a trip card. So maybe somebody's taking a trip to see you. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, you know, and you guys are kind of like meeting somewhere in the middle, and or maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. I don't know. But this was also kind of in their read, the idea of like meeting someone somewhere and like making an offer. And this feels very much like that read. So if this, you know, does resonate with you, go check out the Aquarius read, because maybe that'll vibe with you too. Like Tony. Tony's in Aquarius rising. Hey, Tony. Hey, Keely. Hope y'all are doing well. Sorry. But, you know, maybe you're going on a trip. Maybe you're headed off to, you know, like accept an offer or make an offer again. But whatever it is, or whoever it is, whichever side of the story you're on, you're showing up differently. They're showing up differently. And I kind of get the feeling that it's like, you know, like it's the one thing that you've been hoping for. You know, the prayer is the idea of manifestation and taking action. The Phoenix rising, 9 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Well, I don't know, because I do kind of feel like maybe there is a level of like hesitation, because this feels like a very powerhouse energy of like coming in and making this offer or doing this thing. And then, you know, like there being a new truth to this, because part of me feels like you didn't really anticipate this being a thing, right? And feeling a little bit confused about it. Or them feeling a little bit confused about it. Because if you're showing up differently, or if they're showing up differently, it doesn't always, like, people, change takes time when you're going through change. Other people acknowledging that change also takes time, you know, but it's like a different time. It's their time, not your time. You are on your time, taking your time to make that change, and they're going to be on their time trusting that change. And that's totally normal and healthy, right? The 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, the Knave of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Again, whoever is coming forward with this, I just feel like they are leaving something behind, or you are leaving something behind, with the knowledge that like change has occurred, and it's time to step forward into that change. And I love that, Taurus. Whew. Okay, let's see what else we can get for y'all. This read feels kind of short, but positive. And no sooner do I say that, Thanatos in the empty room. Well, you know, again, I do kind of get this feeling of like, if somebody is showing up and they're like, things are different this time and da-da-da-da, I do feel like whoever is making this declaration, the other person is kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like, I really need to think about that. I feel like this person is like, I need some time to like feel comfortable with this change, this idea of change, because I just feel like there was such a lasting energy, like a residual energy of an experience that they've had with you, or that you've had with them, where it's just like, I hear you, you know what I mean? But like, you don't just get to show up and say, I'm different, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, you're different now. You know what I mean? Like, if you have an established history of behaving a certain way, and you move and you step forward and you say, okay, you know, yes, I acknowledge that behavior, and now I need to demonstrate that change. I feel like there's just this sense of time, you know, because again, if you took time to make that change, they need time to learn to trust it, because you have to establish a new habit, a new pattern, right? We'll do another card, because who wants to end on Thanatos in the empty room? No one. The Mask. Yeah. You know, for a lot of you all, I feel like there's just an energy of, I don't know, because I think of like if you know this person very intimately and something happened that made you kind of stop and look at them and think, like, I don't even really know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know, like, what is happening, you know, and just this sense of like you showed me this person and then you became this person. And now you want to tell me that you're this person again, do you know? And it's just kind of there's a lot of like hesitation. There's a lot of trepidation. I feel like as of now, the energy is reading as like a positive change and, you know, like a motivated change. And so, you know, that's wonderful. And I like that energy. And if you need to take time to trust that, or if that person needs to take time to trust it, then allow for that time to happen, you know, and allow for that opportunity to rebuild that trust if that's what you choose to do. I just feel like there's a little bit of like, you know, all right, Taurus. Well, there you have it. If this does resonate with y'all, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe. If this resonates with y'all, and thank you so much for spending some time with me. I will see y'all again soon. Bye.